It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Golden State Warriors with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Walker Kessler.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Collier, and it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Here's Wiggins, and here's Curry for 3. Collins with the rebound. Pass to Collier. Now here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Now Payton. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Hield against Clarkson. Can't get it to fall. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Warriors. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display, and ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Markkanen.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Collier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Hield.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Here's Collier. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Clarkson outside. Gets stolen by Hield. A good look from Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
To the paint.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Kessler. Marking it outside. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Utah making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Schroeder, he's checked in for Payton. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Schroeder.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Curry. Back to Jackson Davis. Wiggins against Collins. Just 5 to shoot. And Andrew Wiggins gets a 3.
Yeah, still working on consistency from range, but improved shot mechanics for Andrew Wiggins.
Marking it outside. Pass to Collier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collier's got 6.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Wiggins with it. Jackson Davis a screen from behind the arc. Stolen by Kessler. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Collier. He's covered by Curry. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Now here's Schroeder. No points so far. There's a screen. Outside Curry. Shoots over Collier. Curry, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Over Schroeder. Kessler, no good. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Here's Collier. He's got 6. Here's Sexton. It's tipped. Sexton against Schroeder. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Schroeder. And here's Wiggins. Curry with it. And a missed layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Jazz trail by 4. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. And let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
George and Sexton in the backcourt. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Filipowski, and it's Shibway in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by Utah. And Looney with the slam.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
The Jazz shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Sexton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
The first free throw is good. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's Clarkson. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Lets the three fly. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Schroeder. And he buries his first look.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Pass to Filipowski. Now here's Sexton, defended by Pajemski. Sexton goes in. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the inside. Here's Santos. Again, the Warriors score.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
George feels it out a bit. Clarkson outside. With some arc. Warriors with the rebound. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Filipowski, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Santos. Heald's checked in for Payton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. The Warriors lead by 8. Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Hield finds Curry. Takes a 3. The rebound by Markkanen. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Sexton. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Pass to Jackson Davis. It's intercepted. In transition, here come the Jazz. That one falls. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Markkanen, coming off a 16-point game against Indiana.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Collier, no good. The Warriors lead by 7. Schroeder passes to Curry. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Wiggins. Over Kessler. Oh, tough mid-range shot from Wiggins.
Great focus by Wiggins in the face of some pretty good defense.
Outside Sexton. It's Markkanen on the wing. And here's Sexton. And he converts the layup. Sexton's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hield. And he lobs it up top.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Collier. Give him 8 points now. Markkanen sets a screen for 3. Sexton sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Golden State Warriors.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. B-Ball Stars presents an intriguing would you rather about superpowers. Would you rather be able to be invisible or be able to fly, Kenny?
Come on. What's my nickname? I got to go with flight. I'm the Jet. Come on, big dog. How about you?
I'm 7'1". This is my superpower. I'm high enough off the ground already. No need to fly. Plus, I have an actual jet, and I have a superpower voice.
Invisible Shaq doesn't work either. Could you imagine size 22 shoes walking all by themselves? I don't think so.
Eddie. That would be funny. You'd be very visible.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what Trace Jackson Davis has done in this game.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Jazz trail by 6. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Now here's Kessler. Still without a bucket. Clock at 6. Kessler a screen on Wiggins. And here's Collins for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. It's only the second game of 7 meetings on the road. Outside Hield. Inside. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one. Good on the second one. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Markkanen. Second half getting started. About a minute played.
This is something I'd love to see Kessler continue to do, right? Use that big frame to get the whistle.
First trip to the line for him here.
Yeah, his problems at the foul line had an effect the last time they took the court.
And he can't get the first one.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
And he sinks the second. The Warriors lead by 6. Curry passes to Hield. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Collins. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Markkanen. High post Kessler. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Clarkson. Shoots from 14. And it's in there. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Back to Curry. Launches it. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. Here's Collier. He's covered by Curry. Collins against Wiggins. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Payton.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Over Clarkson. Again, the Warriors score. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen outside. Clarkson outside. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. 4 on the clock. Clarkson for 3. Drills it from deep. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we know Jordan Clarkson is a guy who likes to play fast. He's going to catch and shoot as soon as it touches his fingers.
And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
BA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from three. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
So it's the Warriors now, following the bucket by Utah. They get it back. Jackson Davis, the layup off target. Jazz trail by 4. Now Clarkson. He's got 7. Pass to Collier. Collins outside. Here's Collier. Over Wiggins. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. It's Wiggins on the wing. 7 points in the game. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now's a good time to take a quick glance at the 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have shot the best from the charity stripe over the last 10 games. Stephen Curry, number 1.
Calm and cool. He's the floor leader you want on the line, especially when it matters most.
Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Schroeder comes in for Stephen Curry. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. For the Jazz, Filipowski comes in for Kessler, and Sensabaugh subbed in for Clarkson. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Santos comes in for Payton. Sexton looking around. Pass to Markkanen. Down low. And here's Sexton. 5 on the clock. Floats one. Santos pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Schroeder. Checked by Sexton. Looney, a screen on Sexton. Pass to Wiggins to stop the drought. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Sensabaugh, pounded by Wiggins. Yep, that one goes.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
It's Wiggins on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. No good on the free throw. Shibwe's checked in for Markkanen. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And the second free throw is good. 40 seconds left in the third. Schroeder against George. Here's Sensabaugh. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And they're pushing it up. The pull-up. Schroeder can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Looking ahead to their next one. Playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Warriors on top, leading by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We talked about this, all right? Solid play every time. Right now.
Ooh, some fire in Coach Kerr's voice right there, demanding his team kick it up a notch.
Great intensity from Coach. Less than happy with his team's effort right now.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailu. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Count the basket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's the teardrop. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Right side, Schroeder. Now here's Looney. Schroeder with it. George defending. Schroeder passes to Moody. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot on the wing. Yes! He nails it! And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
Here's Filipowski. He's defended by Looney. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Warriors lead by 3. Schroeder passes to Looney. Back to Schroeder. Looney, a screen on George. To the middle. Schroeder finds Looney. Looney shrugging off the contact.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
To the paint. Here's Filipowski, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A line change here for Utah. And some changes here for the Warriors. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Down low. Here's Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
And that one falls for Curry.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport. But we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
And so Curry nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Kessler. Collins outside. Here's Collier. Markkanen, the pass to Clarkson. And the three-pointer goes.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Outside Payton. Now Hield. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
Buddy Hield, the opportunity to deliver in a big spot, and does just that.
Collins outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. That's
one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Collins defending. Shot is good by Curry.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
Clarkson against Hield. The floater, and Clarkson with a layup. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Payton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You know, he doesn't let that opportunity slip by. Buries some big shots at the line.
Clarkson up top, guarded by Hield, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there, and at his size, you better be creative.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. There's the double team with Wiggins. Collins finds Markkanen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
Curry surveys. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one belongs to Wiggins.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Money!
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Clarkson. Oh, he nails it! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Center stage with the game in the balance. Jordan Clarkson, no problem.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Healed for three. Utah grabs the miss. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
To the inside. Collins. Money.
Yeah, ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for them?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
.26 seconds left in the final quarter. Curry from deep three-point land. And he drills the triple.
Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Clarkson against Hield. Clarkson outside.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Curry from deep three-point land. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Lori, an impressive win tonight. What do victories like this tell you about where this team is headed?
It gives us confidence. We showed that if we play well and we play defense down the stretch, we can beat. And we've shown it. We can compete with anybody. We just got to do it for a full game.
Confidence is key down the stretch. Thanks, Lori.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.